Hey there, class. What I'd like to do here today is I'd like to take a look at the factored label method that we've been looking at and kind of boil it down into more or less two questions that you can ask to know if you're on the right track. So certainly we've talked about these different steps, and these give us some good guidance to start the whole process out. And if you still need these, that's great. But basically, if I wanted to take a look at these, again, this can be kind of maybe overwhelming a little bit. But again, if you understand the process, then really I think you can really boil down all these steps into one thing. Or sorry, two things, that is. And that is this. First question that you should ask yourself is, if you set this up properly, will the units cancel that you don't want, leaving you with the desired unit? Okay, will they leave you with a desired unit? In other words, the end result. And you should be able to say yes to this. What you need to remember there is things on top cancel out units on the bottom. So if you have a unit on the top that you want to cancel, you better have a unit on the bottom that's the same unit. The next question you need to ask yourself is, do my conversion factors equal? Okay, so in other words, a conversion factor is something like 1 foot equals 12 inches, or 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. So when you're using those conversion factors, you better make sure that those are in fact equal. So if you can say yes to this, and you can say yes to this, then most likely you have this set up properly. So let me go up and take a look at an example on how this might work. So let's take a look at this example right here. The goal was to convert looks like 0.09 gallons into cups. All right, so let's take a look at the setup. I have gallons here to start on top, and I have gallons in the bottom. Those are going to cancel. This quarts here will get canceled out by that quarts. This pints here will get canceled out by that pints. This leaves me with cups, which was, in fact, my goal. So right now, do the units cancel out that I want to cancel, and do I keep the units that I want? Absolutely. So I can say yes to that first question. The second question is, do my conversion factors, are they equal? In other words, this is my first conversion factor that I've used. 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. 4 quarts does equal 1 gallon, so I can say yes here. I've used 2 pints equaling a quart, and 2 pints do or does equal a quart. 2 cups equaling 1 pint. 2 cups do equal 1 pint. So basically, I can now say yes to that second question. At this point, all it's left to do is the math. Okay, of course, you could make a mistake in the math, but if you have done the setup right and you have the right unit conversions in there, or the conversion factors, this is going to work out in the end.